All right, these are the instructions for how I want you to complete Chapter 5, Section 2, Assignment 5.4. So, this whole chapter is looking at suffering. You started out by explaining why you think there's suffering in the world. And the second section asks you to evaluate Brackley's definition of a spirituality of suffering. So on slide 2 is going to be your introductory slide, where you are going to give me a summary of why Christianity has a spirituality of suffering. In the gray box over here, I've given you a quote from page 187 near the beginning of the chapter, where I think Brackley lays out his premise on why there is a spirituality of suffering inherent to Christianity. Then he goes on in the chapter that you read in assignment 5.3 to give 8 elements of a spirituality of suffering. And so what you're going to do in the main body of this section of the paper is to explain those 8 elements. The scoring is going to work a little differently. If you do 2 of the red boxes, you'll get 13 out of 20. 4 of the red boxes is 16 out of 20. 6 of the red boxes is 18 out of 20. And if you do everything here, you will get 20 out of 20. For each element of the spirituality of persecution, you need to explain why do you think Brackley means by that particular step. And I have that here on the boxes on the left side of the red box. And then give an example either from fiction or from history. So if you can't think of anything that actually happened to somebody, you can go back to any books, movies, plays that you know about where somebody is in that situation, and why that spirituality of persecution, or that part of the spirituality of persecution, applies. So then the final thing, you will just basically summarize it, and the way I want you to summarize it is to describe how preparing for suffering helps people become part of the body of Christ. And again, you can see over here, I've given you a summary of that from Brackley. So good luck. I look forward to seeing what you write.